Hi, it's Kay. I'm in my conservatory. Welcome to my little sewing channel, Pink Doodle Sews. A big welcome to anybody who's new and a super big welcome to anyone who's subscribed to my little channel. Thank you so much. Glad you like it. I like it too. So a little bit different this week. I'm standing up. Normally I'm sitting down, but I'm standing up because I've got some things to show you. I've been doing some makes and I've been squirreling them away, and there's enough now for me to say I'm going to do a makes video. So this has taken me some time. I'm not a quick sewer and I've done a couple of projects that were really quite tough. So without further ado, this is my first make that I'm going to show you, and it is a nice shirt dress out of Sew Hayley Jane fabric that we got in our box earlier this year, and it's got Starfish. Can you see the Starfish? Very seasidey. And I made, I wanted to make a shirt dress. The pattern that I wanted to make, I wasn't sure of the skirt. It was a very fitted pencily skirt, and I'm not sure that style suits me. I have made a dress like that, and it makes me look a bit sort of frumpy, I want to say, dowdy, just all hippie and horrible. So I thought, so this one's a loose one. Here's the pattern that I use. So it's New Look K6449, and I made this version here with the little tie belt. It's got a proper stand collar, and I know I've got the sleeves rolled up, but it's got proper cuffs and plackets and everything, and a little tie belt. So I prefer the tie belt, and it's got a high-low hem, just like a proper shirt, and I love it. What size did I do? I did the size 18 because it's that's bust 44, and it fits me perfectly. I really like it. The material was a joy to work with, and it's also very cool. It's very muggy today, very sultry, sweaty, and this is lovely and cool. I feel brilliant in it. So I know the summer's nearly gone, but hopefully I can drag this out again next year. The only boo-boo I've made on it is one of the buttonholes. I didn't notice till I finished that my sewing machine packed up halfway during the buttonhole. So instead of the buttonhole being, it's like that. So I can't undo it all the way down. But hey, doesn't matter. Right, so from my first one, which is a success, to others which were not so much of a success. So should we start with this one here? Yeah, let's do that. So I wanted a polo top because I wear a lot of those to go and see my pony, to the dogs, and I thought polo top, I don't call that a polo top, but I do. And so I found this pattern, Simplicity 9614, and it's a unisex one. Now, this might be the problem. So it's a unisex one, and I did this view here, and the collar is a cotton collar, and the body's jersey. So I got some jersey from Jenny Stitches, and I got the cotton twill, and here it is, and it's flipping enormous. Now, when I did this, I measured myself, and my bust was 42, 43, and that makes me an L. So L 42, 44. Well, this is, no, I'm going to take it off its hanger, and it's even the collar. The collar comes, and that's where the points of my shoulders are. Look how big the collar is. I mean, it's not the 70s. Even if I hooch it up, it's enormous. And if I put it on, there's the side on me, there's the other side, right around the back. It's all right. Try and insert a little picture up here at some point so you can see just how big it is when it's on. So I was a bit gutted because the jersey fabric itself is gorgeous. It's a cotton jersey from Jenny Stitches, as I say. It's really nice body to it. It sews like a dream, especially for jersey. The twill is lovely as well. I am going to try and see if I can take it in. So what I might do is literally cut the sleeves off and get a smaller pattern piece, lay it on the top, and see if I can just get the front and the back in a bit. I I don't know what I'm going to do about this shirt collar though. It's enormous. And I also made a bit of a boo-boo on the placket. You can't see it. It's bright white. You can't see it very well. But you're supposed to poke this through from the other side, then fold it under and top stitch. And I didn't understand that. So I've poked it through and I've top stitched the jersey. That's wrong. I'm supposed to do it like that. Hey ho. I would like to try it again, but I'm not sure about this collar. It is massive. And I have seen there's a new pattern out. Might even be a sew over it one. And it's a polo net. It's a polo dress. So I might get that. And it's got, it looks like it's got a jersey or a rib collar. So I might try that again. It's a shame because the material's fantastic. So that's number one that didn't go very well. It's number two that didn't go very well. I wanted a parka to walk the dogs in. So I've had this pattern a while. It's Simplicity, I'm inserting a picture, I'm hoping it works. Simplicity 9052. And it's lovely, isn't it? It's a nice long one, nice short one. So I did the short one. Again, it's a unisex. So this might be the problem. Because although I'm quite hippie and quite busty, I've actually got quite a petite frame under all this. And maybe that's what's making these, you know, because if it's meant to fit a chap as well as a lady, chaps are bigger built. Hey, oh, who knows? It could just be the way I sew it. So I went for the short version. So there's the line drawing. And I went for a hood as well. The hood zips on and off. And again, so size L is chest 42-44. So I sewed it up. Here it is. Looks all right from there, doesn't it? Looks like a coat and everything. So here it is. I was quite impressed with that when I'd finished. And I'd got the look, I've got the hood on and everything. And it's zipped on. So I managed to do that. We won't talk about the fact that I actually nearly broke the zip. And then there was a lot of swearing. I have actually broken the zip. You can just see there's a tooth missing. So now it's on, it's not coming off. So it's very nice. It's got pockets. It's got, it should have buttons on it at the moment, but I haven't sewn the buttons on at the moment. So there's the button holes. Got pockets here, again, buttons holes. It's got a drawer cord, which I got in gold. And I got toggles in red, because I felt like it. It's got a nice zip down the front, and it's got just a bit of rather pretty pink. You can see that the light in here is shocking. Oh, a nice little binding. Let's not look at the hash that I made. Dog's dinner, I made of it up there, and the dog's dinner of the finishing. And then inside you've got the drawstring, which is pulling it all in at the back like that, like a proper parka. But even with that pulling it in, it's enormous. I'll pop it on. Absolutely enormous. So you can see that's quite a big fit on me. So, and I don't know how I'm going to get the dog's treats out. Luckily, it does have a button, and you can sort of flick and get a button on, and that will stop. That's when I can be bothered, because at the moment, once I'd finished doing this, it was finished, I couldn't bear to see it anymore. I was so fed up with it. I just didn't want to have anything more to do with it. Now I have got the waist thing in, so it's pulling it in, but all the same, that comfortably goes from chest to chest. That, and it's, I know you want a jumper under a coat, but it's enormous. So, oh, hood, do you want to see the hood up? Go for the hood. So as you can see, it's not ideal, is it? So, would I make it again? Yes, I would, but I would make it several sizes smaller. But it'll do. it will do it. It'll keep me dry. It's a nice, excuse me, showerproof. I want to say gabardine. It's like a gabardine fabric, like a twill. You can't really see it in this. I'm sorry, it's dreadful, shocking light here. So it'll keep me showerproof, and it's got plenty of pockets. Oh, the other thing that I can't do is put buttons on this. This is supposed to be a button placket, but because of where, if I show you inside, you imagine that's the other side of the zip. I've got no room to put the buttons. The buttons are supposed to go this side, and then the zip goes there. I've got no room to put a button, so it just has to stay plain. I think that's the way I put the buttons in, the zip in rather, so it's my fault. So my other one, which didn't turn out very well, was a pair of shorts from a Prima pattern. Prima pattern, here we go. Can you see that? Can you see that okay? That's a little bit, and there's the line drawing. So I was making this one, and they were to replace a pair of Laura Ashley ready to wears that I had worn and worn and worn and worn and worn. And I think I got the fabric from Jenny Stitches. I think. And it's lovely. It's a navy blue twill, and the pockets are nice. They've got a sort of a square detail. They're quite nice. It's got a zip fly button at the top. The zip. The first thing that went wrong was the zip that they tell you to get is to finish is a 18 centimetre trouser zip. 18 centimetres was way too long for this. It's only that big. So I actually used a much smaller one that I happened to have from a pocket that from a handbag that I'd ripped to shreds for parts. So that was the first thing that went wrong. The next thing was that I went by hip measurement because obviously it's got to go around my hips, and I went for the, excuse me one moment, can't see with these glasses. I went for the size 18, which is a 44.5 hip, because mine were about 43 and the size down was 42.5, which should have been a waist of 33. Now my waist at the time was 35. I thought, oh, it'll have a bit of ease, it's fine. Well, when I sewed it together, didn't put the waistband on, I had to put darts in the back because it was so big. I don't know if you can see how big that dart is. That's one dart, that's how big that is. So that's what, 1.5 centimetres. So that's 3 centimetres. The other dart is even bigger. That's nearly 2 centimetres. So that's 4 centimetres. That's 7 centimetres I had to take off. And it's still too big. It's massive. I had to cut chunks off the waistband. So I don't know what that was all about. So I'd like to make them again. I will be going down several sizes. So yeah, they're a very nice pair of shorts. They're perfect length. I like the length. They're comfy, and they didn't take long to make, but this time shorter zip and down a few sizes. So that's that. So that's the stuff that went to pot. Let's show you stuff that went a bit better. So I got some material in my Sew Hayley Jane box. I'll show you the material. I think it was last month. And it's this beautiful gingham with little flowers and strawberries. It's really pretty, isn't it? And I'm going to stop at my friend's next week, our friend Jill. Hi, Jill. And I thought, let's take some pyjamas with me. So I made them into a pair of pyjamas. So there was also a little iron-on patch in the box. So I've used that as well. So here we go. A little apple, a little happy apple. So they're just elastic waisted. Just a little pair of pyjama bottoms. And for the top, I've got this. So it's not quite finished yet. I've just got to sew the facings down. So here we go. So there we we go. This is an Avid Seamstress drop sleeve top, which I've made before, and the sleeves are sort of like elbow length when you put it on. So it's lovely and light. The cotton was a bliss to work with. So I used Simplicity 1563, which comes with lots and lots of options. I just made the little shorts and the Avid Seamstress drop sleeve top and a pair of pyjamas. Very pleased with those. So they weren't a plan. I hadn't had them on the plan, and this other one that I'm about to show you, this wasn't a planned make, but I just saw the fabric. What can you do? So I saw this fabric on Sew Hayley Jane's site because I'd seen it in the luxury boxes. Look at it. Look at it. Isn't it beautiful? It is just beautiful. It's a linen and it's pinks, purples, blues. I just love it. So I had to make something out of it. I was going to make shorts, and I thought, well, no, I don't want to make shorts. I want to make a blouse. So I've made a anchor. Where are you? Where's the pattern? Holy moly, it's on the floor. Hold on one moment. Oh, here we go. So can you see it? Okay, let me get it out because it's a bit shiny, isn't it? Here we go. I'll insert a picture. It's the fabric store, so it's just fallen on my feet. The Anca fabric store shirt. There we go. It's got very, very big pottons pockets. I think that's a feature, design feature, and it's very easy to make. It's got a bound neckline. It's got a dropped hem at the back. It's got little cuffs, and they've called this a continuous binding on the placket. It was quite easy to make. The instructions were really good. You do have to click about a lot with the fabric store. It's a free pattern. You get to the bit where you put the neck on. It says bind the neckline, follow this for a tutorial of how to do it. You have to click there, and then that takes you through to another place, and that's that. Then you come back and it says to put cuffs on, click here, and you think, oh, so you're clicking about a bit. So you can't print. You could probably print out the instructions, but there's a lot of clicking about from site to site. So here she is. You can't see. I didn't pattern match, but you still can't see where the pockets are, but they come to there and there. I absolutely loved it. There's no darts, so it's quite a loose fit. And I wore this to go out with my friends from school on our 15th birthday. And we went to London Zoo, and the lady there said, "Oh, I love your blouse." And I said, "Thank you. I made it." So I'm really pleased with that. Then I've got another little tiny make that I'm very pleased with. So I'll show you that. This I did for So Fruity. I did this last minute, really last minute. It's a little tote bag, just a little shopping bag that folds up, goes into your handbag or your car. There's a little bit of Velcro here, and then you just get it. Voila! It's a little tote bag, and it's got lemons on one side, lemons, peaches on the other, and these were 2 fat quarters that I got from a Sew Hayley Jane box when she was doing the fat quarters, and you just fold it back up again, like that, fold it up, roll, 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 and Velcro. And I made that sort of up myself. I did have a bag years ago that I bought from, I think it was the Co-op, and it was exactly like that, but in a nylon. And I used it so much, and it was so useful, the fact that it was all rolled up for your handbag. So there we go. So I made that. The final thing I've got to show you is my utter favourite. So I'm going to show you the pattern. I've been wanting to make this for a long time. I shall insert a picture. So here is the, can you see it? Can you see it? It seems to be better over that side. It's the Cashmerette Roseclair Dress. And I've made this version, and I wanted to make this version. So if I show you the line drawings, there's the one with all the tiers, and there's the one with the just the plain. So I've got one of those, and I wanted to make this one. But that one is view A, and for my size, which is a 14EF cup, that's American 14. So let's not think I've suddenly dropped 2 sizes. You need 4.7 meters. Now, I had some fabric in Hayley Jane box that I really wanted to make the Roseclair from, but I only had 2.5 meters. So I was, oh, can I get the other one out of it? I can probably just scrape it. And then I looked on her outlet shop and she had that fabric on sale. So I snaffled 2 meters. So here she is. And I love her. Oh, there she is. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. She's absolutely gorgeous. I mean, look at that fabric. By the time I finished gathering that, I was losing the will to live because, of course, it's a wrap. So it goes all the way around in here as well. Hopefully I'll insert some footage so you can see. But, oh, I love this dress. I love it. It's bound on the inside. You've got the little ties which carry on. It's just gorgeous. I just love it. I'm taking it on holiday next month. I'm going on a boat to Norway, but hopefully on the boat it will be warm inside. So I'm going to take this for my evening wear. Don't care if it's not black. I'm wearing it anyway. The material was a dream to sew with, and it just makes me feel great when I've got it on. So I love it. So I'm going to put her back so she can go back in the wardrobe ready for the end of September. There we go. So it's been a mixed bag, a proper mixed bag of makes. So I've had 3 that are way too big. I've had 2 that I haven't planned, and 1 that I did plan ages ago, which I'm really, really pleased with. So that's it. I'm going to stop now because I've been waffling on for far too long, and my dinner's in the oven and I've just got to go and baste it, turn it, do something with it. I hope you've enjoyed my little catch-up of makes, and I will be doing a plans video soon because I want to think about stuff for winter and for autumn, not very far away. And also I've got a couple of things I want to try and get done for the Busy Bees challenge, which is 26th of September, the reveal date. So I know what I'm making and I know the fabric I'm making it out of. And I have to say a huge thank you to everybody who, after seeing that vlog and me dithering about what to make, sent in so many really, really helpful suggestions about how to get what I wanted out of the fabric that I'd got. So thank you, everybody. It was really appreciated. I've had great fun playing fabric Tetris. So hopefully I'll see you all soon. In the meanwhile, happy sewing. I'll see you soon. Bye. Bye.